Yeah, it's a mama, like a dad, on the wall.
This is the animal that deserves a second Mother's Day.
Get down
Something
on it,
such as
baby.
this.
Get down
I
on
don't
it,
know why he
really
does.
on
You know what I'm
it.
saying? So
Get
we just
down
to get
on it,
into it.
yeah. Get down on it, get down on it in the
I
morning.
remember when
Get
that
down
video came
on
out.
it, really morning.
Oh, not the baby.
All right.
According to salary.com, if moms got paid for every single thing they did, we're talking about like housekeeping, chef, school tutor, financial manager, nurse, nutritionist, management analyst, HR department, driver. If you add it all up, we're looking at mothers earning an annual salary of $184,820. And that's for the stay-at-home
Damn.
mom. If you manage to have a job on top of that, good luck, Charlie. Let's just think about it like this. SpongeBob was employee of the month 374 straight times. Carried the Krusty Krab like LeBron in Cleveland. Literally had to pay his boss to work there, and took it all with a smile. Role played mommy for 5 days and nearly caught a life sentence on 6. It's hard being a mom, especially since humans make the most helpless babies in nature. We pretty much stay that way for the next 18 years, and usually won't. And this is because the insanely high learning curve of being a functional member of society means that babies have the self-preservation. That same high learning curve is what.
Oh my God, Majin, please blur that, cause boy, they will get me up out of here. I'm surprised they ain't touch him yet. Majin, please blur it. Please blur it. Well, Chad, I'll be right back. I gotta take off this sweater. I stood up, now I'm hot. Alright, we back.
Why orangutans are the biggest
All
mama's
right.
boys in nature.
Um.
7, 8, sometimes 9 years to be emancipated from their mothers. Orangutans have a heavy value system most of their lives in the trees. It's the best life insurance policy when your first door neighbor is 50 Shades of Fahrenheit if you want to. It's why the orange ape not only plays florist lava for as long as it's alive, Mama Orang built a bed from scratch for her child and herself to sleep in, and she'll make a new bed every single night. In her life, she'll make thousands. She'll also spend the better part of a decade teaching her little man of the forest how to orangutan, and she does it without an iPad or coconut. She Iron Man's that. The motherly bond is so strong that, just like with humans, the orangs will often stay with or around their mothers even when they're past the age of being independent. Daughters might move out once you reach maturity at 12, but they'll still live close by and visit the mother orang every so often until they eventually have children of their own at like 15 or 16.
Oh,
But
wow.
even that doesn't always cut the cord, since orangutans have
Hmm.
reported visiting their mothers with their own baby in tow just to give them an opportunity to meet their grandchild. The guys are usually the ones to dip out earlier and move out further to claim a territory of their own. But every once in a while, one of nature's biggest man children will spend their bachelor teen years being mollycoddled by their mothers rent-free. And it's obviously not just orangutans. Apes in general kind of have the whole mother thing figured out. A good example of that is 3T. Ironically, she was rejected by her own mother and had to be raised and taught how to gorilla by humans. And that included how to properly care for her own child, Kula. Well, one day in 96, the kid did what kids seem to do best. Fall into a gorilla pen and make it the gorilla's problem. Which Binti drawing into
Let me put more slots in this
That has
one.
happened before. What the fuck?
and gently carrying and placing him to a door where zoo officials could get to her. All 17-month-old gorilla hanging from her and watching it all go down. No, but like seriously, it really always is gorillas. You never hear a story about a kid trying that with chimps. But yeah, great apes are the undisputed mama's champs of nature, and elephants are close second. Right off the bat, elephants are one of the best mothers on earth, and really should get a medal just for willingly going through 2 years of morning sickness. Elephants spend 22 months pregnant, and the next 10 years raising a 200 pounds of massive falls out of them. Males don't usually leave their mothers until about 16, and females usually don't leave at all. And since most of the herd is often blood related, not only is the big baby raised by a mom, but also an army of aunts, cousins, and grandmothers too. Elephants will also have baby showers where they celebrate the birth of the because they are the only animals that can afford to broadcast the arrival of the weakest, most vulnerable version of themselves.
All right. Now we can get that situated.
And that's because they know anyone that wants anything with the baby gotta see a 60,000-pound wall of weaponized estrogen.
Damn.
They'll even make the baby shower literal by kicking up sand and dirt all over the newborn calf.
Yeah, yeah, I remember you.
Skin from the brutal sun, and possibly even to mask consent from predators looking for a come up. Speaking of which, very few things get to mess with a baby elephant and live with the consequences. This is an elephant assaulting a crocodile with extreme pleasure. Now, I don't have the whole backstory, but what it takes to get curb stomped by nature's hydraulic pressure.
God damn.
100% pressed along elephants. And not even other elephants get attacked.
Damn.
Thanks to the bulls will often resort to
Damn. Yo, listen, if there's a couple animals I never want to beef with, elephant is on the list. I remember that one time the lady got stomped out. They had a funeral. The elephant came and turned up on the funeral. I said, listen, me and elephants, we locked in. I don't ever want no beef with no damn elephant. You remember that video? When he was driving, they was driving away and the elephant was like chasing them down. I knew right from that video, it wasn't the elephant's fault, it was theirs. Cause like, bro, elephants don't be doing nothing but killing. If you provoke an elephant, you're the problem. I'm sorry, bro. That's just how I see it, bro. There's just no way an elephant starts beef, you know?
And that's a great way to start a track race with every other pissed off pachyderm in the district. Elephants are so devoted to their children, they'll even confront their biggest opposite being saving them. The biggest threat to elephants aren't lions, hyenas, or down bad bulls. It's us.
Yeah,
by far. They know it. So when an elephant started approaching motorists on the road, people didn't understand it when they speak back. But eventually, something evolved and
Alright, it's time to duel.
And it wasn't until some good Samaritans felt that knocked her little guy out that she left with her rescued cat by her side. Keep in mind that elephant-human relations aren't exactly the best in Asia. Hundreds have been murked by farmers trying to protect their crops. So this was the equivalent of a human walking up to a flea for her child's sake. And this was far from the only time something like this would happen. This one isn't as serious, but apparently this baby elephant slept so soundly that the world's biggest lamb mother panicked and immediately went to the zookeepers for help, which they did by waking him up. So
he said, hey, something wrong with my baby. Come figure it out right now. Hey, I actually saw a video earlier of a fucking...
What's this?
Lady, she was
Oh my god.
was knocking on the damn porch with his trunk. Nigga said, hey, let me get that carrot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, do I got another one too? I know that nigga was knocking on the window like, he ain't waking up, y'all. There's a problem.
Happy ending. Elephants are so committed to their kids that even though they can live for up to 70 years, they'll only have about 4 to 5 kids in their lives. Lucky for her, she was supportive of her, led by a grandmother matriarch who uses her experience to guide the group. Actually, the same thing orcas do. Orcas are one of the few animals that go through menopause. You could probably
menopause.
And scientists believe that this happens because orcas are top-tier grandmothers. By giving up the chance of having children past a certain age, not only is the elderly orca able to help raise her kids, for competition for resources, all while using her vast knowledge and wisdom to help guide the next generation. Just like it has been scientifically proven that growing up around your grandmother greatly increases your quality of life.
Menopause? Why? I know like cats go in heat, right? That's technically their period or whatever. But like, what other animals get their period, okay? Imagine like orcas get their period, right? And then like they breathe all up in your dog for sure. That's God, my dog just had a period before walking in. Imagine they like bleed all in the ocean, you know? That's crazy. Something to think about.
Again, OGO means new kids on the planet have a much better chance of survival. And no orca was more than
And ways to the normal summer too.
A female killer whale believed to have lived to over 80 years old, having helped raise several grand and great-grandchildren in her pod.
Great.
That grandmothers are in fact OP. And the mamas don't be slacking either. Matter of fact, forget what I said about elephants and orangs. If these zebras are about anything, it's their mothers. To the point that recent studies have shown that mother orcas will straight up sacrifice opportunities to have more children just to keep taking care of their adult sons. At least the ginger apes get an empty nest eventually. Every orcas are pretty much handcuffed to their kids.
Fantastic Machinics.
She'll do anything for
Man, baby, is crazy.
including homicide. In 2016, a mother and son duo were reported attacking a baby.
Daughter Rock Johnson.
And his mom keeping the victim's mom from intervening with some type of weapon.
Yikes!
And it's believed that this was an example of a male murking a baby to make interference to help her son her grandchild. El Morale, the W wingman. Another thing is, not only do ocean Oreos negotiate the rest of their lives when having children, they also
So
The beetle.
killed the other orca's son so he can mate with her. He's already been mated. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got that. They done gotten the duty. She has a baby. They get killed the baby so he can mate with that orca and had the mom block the orca he wants to mate with so he can kill the baby in. Mother Nature, what you got going on? What the hell? What am I looking at?
give up their sleep. Orcas and other dolphins will stay awake for a month or more straight calves can't afford to rest, since moving around constantly helps keep them
They all in the fence.
until their blubber comes. And always being on go makes it less of an easy look for predators. But it also means that mother dolphins go on a dream diet for as long as their children do. And during that time, the calves learn how to dolphin by mimicking every single thing it sees its mother do. It basically becomes her shadow as she teaches it everything it'll ever need to become a future menace to society. All while running on zero sleep. Sleep isn't a problem for a koala though, but because it's a koala, almost everything else is. Koalas are notoriously tragic at heavy accidents, but they do commit allegations when it comes to their mothering, especially since the rest of their marsupial family really struggle. Kangaroos are known to sacrifice their own child by dropping them out of their pouch to let the predator chasing them deal with it. And Tasmanian devils will have 30, sometimes 40 joeys, and all but the final four that make it to vernacular regions. What? They have one joey. She makes it her entire world. If she gets chased by a pack of dogs or stalked by a wedge-tail, there is no eject the offspring. Either they both make it or it's two packs in one. Wow. Also, other koalas do go out of their way to provide for their children. Just not in the way anyone asks to see. Don't watch this part while you know it's coming. The one thing koalas insist on making their defining trait to be can't even be digested by them. Koalas eat a special gut bacteria to break down eucalyptus. Without it, they can eat as much as they want. They'll still become a hashtag to hunger. It's why you can't treat a koala with chlamydia with antibiotics, because if you anti their biotics, they'll be out of life. So mama koala passes on the bacteria by feeding her precious child nuggets, fresh from the source. It's actually different from the usual juices she drops from that end.
Feeding your kid your baby so he can survive. That's there's certain things. Like sometimes I don't want to learn it. Like Tyler D. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, for teaching. But there's just certain things I'd rather not learn, you know? And that, oh, dogs do this, they eat their own shit. Yes, dogs do eat shit, right? However, this animal in particular is feeding the shit to its baby for nutrients or whatever. I don't know. This is
formula means that Joey can now get all the nutrients he needs to be the best or just slightly above adequate koala he can be. The one upside to eating eucalyptus is that koalas rarely ever need to drink actual water. They usually just get what they need from the leaves. We don't have it that easy, and it's not as simple as just downing gallons of water a day. That can really mess with your electrolyte levels, which can be a problem if you're an athlete and constantly sweating it out throughout the day. Another struggle bush bears will never know. And for y'all that don't know, I actually just got done with fasting for a whole month, and as anyone who has done it will tell you, eventually, it's not even about the food. It's about not being able to drink with the sun watching.
Okay, I survived through a goddamn. Ooh, I should have that and have more cards.
Okay, a little bit of an exaggeration, but liquid IV was a lifeline. Since drinking just one of the hydrates you twice.
Destroy.
let me plug. Let me skip this plug though. If you plug walk, then plug top.
Unless you're a koala, because again, they don't really need water to begin with. Truthfully, I don't know that they understand the concept of water.
I only have one slot.
Koala is actually pretty underrated as a provider. Probably not as underrated as snakes. You probably wouldn't expect a serpent to get talk time in a video like this, and for a while, neither did scientists. We kind of just assumed snake parenting is just, once you have the shell, I wish you well, and that's that. Turns out the Central African python will actually look after her family of snakelets a couple weeks after they hatch. The mother python guards her.
Only got
Around the brood to keep them.
I love snakes.
3 of them.
Snakes are cool, but it's
Pixies. I mean, these are 3 cards.
A snake ended up getting like going blind, and then he ended up getting cancer. Like I had like a 6-foot snake before. Nigga went blind, and then he wouldn't eat, and then ended up getting cancer and dying. So like it's very prone to get sick once they start getting older. So yeah. But yeah, snakes are cool, man.
Same predator that successfully dethroned a hyena and win will babysit over 50 hatchlings until they're able to. It's a lot better than most snakes get fresh out the shell. Most just get spawned into life.
Yeah, that's the kind of snake I had. I had 2 of these. I had 2 pythons. They just had like different patterns. I had one that was like 3 feet, and then the other one was 6 plus.
It's a lot better than most snakes get fresh out the shell. Most just get spawned into life on veteran difficulty and gotta figure out the rest from there. Reptiles in general are usually less involved than a cartoon parent. And that's what I'm saying.
I like no
business making past not a single one. A lot of reptiles like yours, they drop and dip. Most parenting they do is just having a bunch bunch of you and hoping that just one lives long enough to continue the cycle.
That's
if you happen to
crazy.
get spawned into a snake orgy and have to do the race off rip, that's your business. All reptiles are negligent. Alligators are incredibly and weirdly close with others. The same homicide gecko that milks its own kind. Basically, she builds a nest for her eggs and then threatens to life expire anything that gets near them. And once the eggs are ready to hatch, they'll call out to the mother from the nest to get her to dig them out. And the same vice grip dogs that can eviscerate a grown man also manage to be gentle enough to help any baby struggling to hatch on their own by lightly cracking the shell. For the next year, she's nature's best bodyguard, carrying her kids to the one place nobody would be stupid enough to reach into. Especially other gators, because as mentioned, they belong dominant.
Wow.
Are just as protected. Both a lot of things in the neighborhood being down for prop with
Of course, what is it? That's the Komodo dragon, right? Yeah. Bro, you know, I didn't have one, but my brother had a friend that owned one of these motherfuckers. Bro, these motherfuckers get really big. It was to the point, his was so big, he had to turn his whole garage into a sanctuary for the thing.
just have one person looking after them. Some birds and crocodiles will actually work together to protect each other's children. It's something like a neighborhood watch group. It starts with a bird like a spotted dickup, also known as a...
You can own one? I don't know if he was legally owning one. I don't know. I was too young for it. I don't even know right now. But he had one.
Laying her family of eggs right next to a clutch of future crocs. That way the giant living snare trap will scare off most threats from even getting near the nest. The trade-off is, if an outlet and monitor lizard pulls up all the crocs away, and as far as the birds concerned, it's a fade out sight. The dick ops will harass and score up to the monitors to protect the crocodile's eggs. Not only does it slow down
Baby,
the crocodile,
Yep.
who instantly pull up to the nest the moment they hear it. Pretty much the thing.
I had a bad here.
I call it teamwork, but Mama Croc could really scramble the bird's child right in front of her and think nothing of it. That's the kind of gamble this bird takes. Some birds make a similar deal with gators. Some birds will go out of their way to fight a family right above the beach alligators. And just like with the thick and the croc, the alligators protect the birds from smaller predators like raccoons and opossums just by existing. They pay the gators off by eating the weakest side out the nest, also straight Sparta type of meat.
You can sacrifice your appreciate you for keeping my baby safe. Here's one for your, you know what I'm saying, for your hard work. I'm gonna take this one. You know what I'm saying? This one wing ain't really doing what it's supposed to do. So you can have that one.
Okay, I guess we're gonna sort that one out.
That's how they trading off.
New Little Caesar bacon and cheese crazy box for $3.99 will make you say, whoa. Pizza, pizza.
Why you always have a shocked face, Lulu?
Are they decent people?
Yeah, they're rich.
We wanted to see the white lotus, so we would.
Of course. Of course you will can.
Why do people like
I'm not one to gossip, but I heard you didn't follow me on Twitter this year. You wasn't updated, but I wasn't able to post on YouTube, and you thought I was gone. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's that simple. Good answer there.
The bird parents get to use resources on chicks that actually have a chance at life, and the gators get to resources eggs after
Wow! Well, you're not a crazy.
A bird called a killdeer will fake a career-ending injury in order to get a predator's attention, and then act like it's limping over to its final resting spot in order to lead the predator away from a hitting.
Morning sickness? What morning sickness you have?
You can seal yourself inside the nest with a literal wall of a mixture of fruit paste, mud, and poop. The wall takes hours, sometimes days to build. Only once she's entombed herself will she lay. And for the next 3 to 5 months, the hornbill's entire world is that tiny dark fur. She commits to the role even further by bolting on her blood pressure. She's pretty much grounded for the foreseeable future. She does have the father to funnel her food through the tiny opening, but it also means that her partner slips up and gets put on the milk cart, and that mess becomes a problem for her and her children. Up to 5 months of not only self-imposed quarantine, but every second of it.
Oh.
She is found out shoveling out the piles of digested food much her baby's assaulted with multiple times.
Ew.
What goes in will come out. It's literally different day. And we be popping BT like Tic Tac to get through.
I mean, congratulations, Lulu.
Anything that gets anywhere near their nest. Any baboon or monitor lizard that tries gets dealt with extreme prejudice.
That's amazing, Lulu.
Equal opportunity fails.
You're gonna have a kid on the way. That's amazing. I'm happy for you.
You can't even be bothered to build a nest. All of it's on her. But she does, assembling a two-sized nest from scratch. From then on, she has incubated the eggs to keep them alive. She's looking for herself, which is already
I thought you meant I already told me.
Back is crazy. Having a newborn baby when your child is not even 1 is crazy. Not even 2 months. I remember that one time I had a baby 2 weeks ago. I think I'm gonna run that back. Excuse me? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, couldn't be me. Just like my dad. Hey, now saying you gotta go be there, so yell in the chat, you know?
I assume you'd be a good mother. A very good mother.
Drop a load and hit the load.
There's a small chance she comes back to a chalk outline where her kid used to be.
Damn.
Leopards, hyenas, and wild dogs all being major obstacles to a cheetah's pursuit of happiness. In some places, only 10% of the cheetah cubs that come out actually make it to adulthood. It's such a struggle that cheetahs will often overheat after a successful hunt. But not because their systems need to cool down, but because the anxiety of catching food and not knowing how long until a pride of lions comes in and presses you for your plate literally causes them to stress heat. The flight fight response to evolution did not build cheetahs to fight. Now adding the fact that their hunting success rate is like 40% to begin with, and now we see just like that. They're unafraid mothers because if they weren't, their entire population would be in a pack. A mother cheetah. Even though the pup can't swim, move, or really do anything for itself for the next 6 weeks. Not to mention putting that type of stuff in polar bear country is actually His mama scorpion will carry her brood at her back to protect them from predators, but she'll also eat them if she doesn't get enough food herself.
Damn, I ain't find us no lunch today, so y'all know what that means. Excuse me, Mom? Oh no, sir.
Swappers, for the aforementioned child user. Pandas, because if she has twins, her negligence guarantees one of them is left to die. And that's assuming she doesn't roll over and accidentally de-life the one she chose. Pandas prove that China's one-child policy hit more than just the most underrated mom in the entire animal kingdom, definitely the octopus. Her arc reads like a Greek tragedy. The mother octopus will spend months looking after thousands of eggs.
Damn.
She won't eat once. She'll negotiate one of her arms as a meal before she leaves her family unattended.
God damn.
Guard the eggs and gently wash them by squirting water over them for 5 months. The male octopus is already a casualty to post-clarity at this point. By the time the eggs hatch, she's basically a moving corpse. Her immune system weakens, her body breaks down, and she just deteriorates. And if she doesn't fall to starvation, her story ends with being torn apart by predators while she's too exhausted to defend herself.
Oh my
It's why most
god.
octopus are born orphans. Sometimes it's not just for months. One mother octopus set a record after she protected her eggs for over 4 years.
Jesus.
Longest breeding time I've ever seen. And even with a longer plot, the ending was still the same. Once the eggs finally hatched, the mother octopus finally got to rest. Permanently. So we got it on the octopus, they're born orphans, most by virgins, and they're getting care by agents, starting a family, and just getting into life.
Wait a minute. Your dad nuts and dies to make you. Then your mother sits there and does nothing but protect you for months and then dies once you hatch. God. Damn! Hell no!
That's gonna do it for this video. Make sure you drink water, preferably with liquid IV in it. If there was ever a day to hug your mom, it would be today. Tell her you appreciate her. And I mean her. Not just listen to her, but actually tell her. Some of your moms don't even have it when y'all do it. I never understood that. Thank you for what I sponsoring this video. Shout out to my mom for sponsoring my existence. And I'll see y'all in the next one.
Aw.
Right.
Look at my boy. Damn, I'm he do a real one. Damn.
Alright. Link Shokan. Alright. Ooh, chat, guess what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna equip the engraver with 2 cards. Engraver, right? Not fusion summoning. Equip. And equip. Set 1 card, pass. So now engraver cannot be destroyed by a card, or they cannot be targeted by card effects, cannot, and against attack. That shit crazy.
Monkeys are so human, you'd swear it was a joke. In this experiment, they found that some monkeys are social drinkers that only participate if other monkeys get involved.
And that's fucked.
They only drink if other monkeys are drinking. Excuse me?
Is you serious? Bruh. Tenpai. They still fucking playing Tenpai. Oh my god.
Casual Geographic, you know what I'm saying, that came through. I was looking for something to react to today. And casual, just as I was looking, 10 minutes ago, Casual Geographic. So this is anyone getting elevated and outrageously faded. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot they on the. Oh!
Drunk pigeon with a hangover. That's the cover.
So one night in 2011, a Swedish man called the authorities to remove a moose in his neighbor's yard. He added that he believed the moose was intoxicated. How did he know it was intoxicated? No reason really. Just an inkling. Apparently the moose got wasted off apples from a tree and got so tipsy that it tipped over and became part of the tree. And it took fire and rescue services to divorce the sauce moose from its tree. The moose got up and proceeded to walk back into the forest. The next morning, after passing out and going AFK in the same neighbor's garden. So mostly happy ending. Nobody got hurt. The tree was left more or less intact. And these pictures were taken by the man's 10-year-old son with the hopes that he could sell them and use the money to buy a PlayStation. CNN would end up buying the pictures. So now there's some 22-year-old Swedish dude that has the best conversations going no matter what room he's in. And this wasn't a one-time thing. If you had a nickel for every drunk moose story in Sweden, you'd have...
Wait, we can drunk off apples? How many? To make it true, we'll do that. That is how they make that's how they make liquor and drinking. Feel like, I mean, I would assume it. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
The apples is talking. You know?
You'd have enough to buy yourself a first-class flight to experience a bus bullwinkle in person. There was that time a moose got plastered and decided to harass school children, and there was even one case where some moose binged on a civilian food and then... well, I can't tell you exactly what's happening here. Just know it's a 3-player game with 0 controller. It's believable.
That was 3 there? Oh, it. Hey! Hey, y'all! It's. What? Nah, this. 3? I was about to say, it's me. Oh my god. What is the plural for moose? Beef? Mooses? Hey, Siri. What's the plural for moose? So 3 moose. Oh, okay. That I guess it's like fish, maybe? 3 fish, 3 moose. Alright. Whatever. They get busy though. Hey.
That when apples fall from trees, they eventually ferment and all the sugars become alcohol. And when moose eat these fruits, well, at best a child gets a PlayStation, and at worst a child witnesses 3 moose stations themselves. Some scientists argue that alcoholics are a myth, and that moose are just too massive to be put out of commission by the My response? There is no sober explanation for this.
Look at this dude.
It's not a stretch to believe some animals will go out of their way to alter their consciousness, and the methods get a lot more out of pocket than just eating expired apples. Brown bears in a reserve in Russia apparently pumped jet fuel to get elevated. Photographer YUGIOH spent 7 months in bear country, and he says the bears would find these meat barrels, take a little kerosene and gasoline, and receive the air bubble contents from Mars. And yeah, big bears started feeding, to the point where the kerosene carnivores would actively stalk helicopters just on the off chance they get to lap up any fuel that spills onto the soil. And if you're judging them, you must know what humans are willing to introduce into their bodies just to let their minds ascend. According to a survey, about 46% of Americans call Christmas their favorite holiday. For any of the 46 watching this,
Well, like I said again, Lulu, I hope you be a good mother. Okay, I hope the child is gonna be a smart individual. Okay, everything will be fine.
the mushroom is also a well-known hallucinogen, and considering reindeer will go out of their way, even digging through snow to cop a taste, chances are they may too. While it is poisonous, it's technically poisonous the same way alcohol is, which is why
I'm watching some of the guy with reacting to Casual Geographic.
while getting
What? Deer out there doing strolls? Ah, these animals be getting toasted. Hey, hold on. Hey, animals, this for y'all. A shot for y'all. Y'all be out here getting toasted. I'm gonna get toasted with you. In the shot before we really go crazy on the if you laugh, you know what I'm saying? This for y'all. Beaten, moose, animals, this for y'all. That's for y'all. Gotta do some math with a race. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I bet they're so fun. I was like, take your head off and shit.
absolutely obliterated in the process. It's even believed that some water toxins have flushed out the body from the urine. You didn't want to run.
Well, so that means Afro cannot have no fucking ideas about me and you being together, which I know is not gonna happen.
Gives the user's feeling
So it's fine. We at least gonna be best homies then.
that puts reindeers in clouds. Sam might have been a mushroom this whole time. Or shouting. And the reindeer charioting his sleigh of Christmas magic are just a bunch of caribou cooked off shrooms. Now you see why Rudolph was a red-nosed outcast. While everyone else was trying toadstools, he was out here crushing crystals. The long story short, get R. Kelly by the right reindeer and you'll both believe you can fly. That's probably in bad taste.
That is a crazy statement. Get R. Kelly by a reindeer. Huh? What are you talking about? We shouldn't have R. Kelly near nobody.
Like the reindeer. In 2009, Tasmanian farmers were plagued by crop circles that seemed to appear in their fields overnight. Some people thought it was aliens shooting their shot with the earth. The answer is somehow even weirder. This was a Bennett's wallaby. And just know this wallaby wallet. Tasmania is the world's largest source of the poppies used to make opium painkillers. And the travel-sized kangaroos break into the poppy patches would be enough to go on a literal field trip with no school bus. Turns out the circles were caused by faded wallabies grazing in circles and then crashing. And these talking marsupials will go as far as scaling fences and eating the same way opium gum used to make morphine and the purple stuff Lil Wayne likes. All that to get more stuff. They eventually come back to
Eating poppy is crazy. Nah, they go into the store. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. You can buy. They say you can buy that pharmaceutical all you want. We going to the farms. We gonna take it where it starts. Get they want the purest of the pure.
I don't know either.
There's only someone with no job and no bills to pay can afford to live like this.
I know I ain't getting no women because I know no woman is not good enough for me because they're not. Some women are not like not sent from God to be with me. Okay, they're not destined. Okay, I'm really out here hard working my ass until someone notice of how much I do. Okay, that's the thing. But you cannot just get with anybody and hope. No, you gotta prove something. I ain't trying to prove anything. I'm just being myself and slightly prove of what I do in my appearance and my action alone. That's what I do. My words ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. I'm just gonna say, well, not do nothing to get me with nobody. I'm just saying right now.
They didn't mean to get
So I don't know why Afro even trying.
fell onto it, like, you know what I'm saying? Damn. No drugs allowed. Hey, they take that shit serious.
Communicate through a waggle dance, it doesn't take long for a blitz bee to expose itself. In some cases, guard bees will cripple the offender by chewing their legs off to make sure they physically can't come crawling back. Yeah, they make sure to make an example out of it. And the reason is because bringing fermented nectar into the hive can quite literally destroy the entire colony from the inside.
God
It'd be kind of like
damn.
passing out special brownies before the big company arrives eating. So yeah, bees.
Ugh.
Around the world, so it's very fulfilling. And with turkeys, we really care about how they're doing. It's nice to partner with someone like Pizza Wazza that feels the same way because it's the right thing to do.
Now you can get 3 pieces of our signature chicken for just $5.
These on booze lose a whole lot more than they desire. These ain't the only ones gambling with life by flying under the influence. In 2006 in Vietnam, when they were examined by scientists, they didn't find the signs of avian flu like they were expecting. What they did find were rotten berries in their systems, and suddenly the pieces started coming together. It's believed that the berries fermented inside the birds and got them more faded than an NBA legend said. Alfredo, tell me about greatness with negotiating the integrity of the
Wait a minute.
they're more faded than an NBA legend's hairline. Alfredo.
This nigga hair. Oh, damn. Anytime I ever see Michael Jordan, he either had a head full of hair or was bald. I've never seen his shit receding, but God damn. Yes, thank God he was bald. Golly. I never seen his shit pushed back, bro. This was going. It was going.
Alfredo, tell me about greatness with negotiating the
Damn, that sucks. Like, shout out to men for real, cause y'all really be losing y'all hair in like your 20s. Why are you going bald at the age of 26? I feel so sorry for y'all, bro. Now, not all of y'all, but some of y'all really, like, bro, there should be no reason you're going bald at, bruh, 26? You're freaking fading? Damn. Hey, stress and bad genetics. Boy, if you born and your daddy bald, just pack it up. If you born and your daddy is bald, pack it up. You know what I'm saying? I think, honestly, I never seen my dad with hair. I think he might have had a fucked up hairline. I think I'm solid because I'm 27 and I'm not even receiving. But yeah, that's crazy. I feel bad for y'all. It's mostly men. I see some women like be losing their hair, but like some men, that could really be like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sorry to this man. You know what I'm saying? 27, yeah. Damn, I'm 27. Fuck.
The songbirds even had the liver scarring that you usually only expect from a hardcore drink. The result was a bunch of intoxicated birds face planting in the windows. In lighter news, the same way people start slaying their words once they get to first base with a bottle, very down birds will often sing like drunks. In an experiment, vocal zebra finches were given some alcohol, and after a couple of sips, their songs got more disjointed, more disorganized, and they played rock songs. Worst part is, they probably thought they were singing too, which makes them the complete opposite of fog. And you think something that flies for a literal living wouldn't do while mine fog. I said fog. But bats don't really have a choice, and the ones that eat primarily fruit and nectar can often fall for the same traps as birds and bees and get royally fogged over. Except bats might just have the tolerance of a Russian veteran. In another experiment, how often scientists...
How many times you gonna summon that bitch?
Very good question. Thought you were at least 24? Yeah, I am at least. Like, you mean at most? At most 24. Then the highest I would be is 24. At least 24. I am at least. You know, that's the least I could be. You know what I'm saying? Because,
So bats from Belize were liquored up because some of them had blood alcohol content of 0.3. Keep in mind, driving while at 0.08 is playing with the law, life, and Lucifer, since that's what you're finna see next. But the drunk bats were somehow able to perfectly maneuver through an obstacle course without FUIing into a face. They were also able to perfectly use their echolocation while very much buzzed off nectar, unlike the songbirds who literally couldn't hold their berries for their life. And since bats from Central and South America were able to handle it better than old world bats, it's believed this tolerance came from them eating more fermented fruit. So basically, the reason bats are able to completely drink you under the table is because the ones that couldn't became part of the past. Bats are some of the lightest mammals on the planet, yet are also one of the strongest heavyweights when it comes to elk. But they are number one. The animal with the highest tolerance is something you might not have even heard of before. The pen-tailed tree shrew weighs less than a pack of Skittles, yet can somehow also outdrink an elephant. The tree shrew regularly sips nectar from the Bertam plant. The plant's so high in alcohol content that it smells like Peter Griffin after a shift at the brewery. A concentration of 3.8% makes it as potent as beer and gives this nectar one of the highest ACs of any fruit. Yet the shrew drinks it like water and to the point where the tiny squirrel monkey will spend hours nursing nectar. Apparently,
Hey, all I'm saying is I need that type of tolerance. We can get busy, gang. I need that type of tolerance. Nah, they drink beer on the regular pretty much, bro.
that's like a human downing 9 glasses of wine, and they do it without 4 kids and a failed marriage. And science doesn't exactly know how tree shrews can do this without unlisting themselves from the census. And the shrews are so committed to the cause that the plants they drink from have literally evolved to make themselves more accessible to them. The Bertam has strong, sturdy stems and potent-smelling nectar that basically acts as a Batman signal to shrews. They really spent millions of years investing into the shrews' drinking habits, and the shrews evolved to be able to help themselves without also getting slumped. The slow lowers is also a common customer of the Bertam. He chose alcohol over literal water. All I know is that if Chips had the tolerance of the tree shrew, the world would be a slightly safer place. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put an ad right here. This is the part of the video where a lot of y'all can click off. Honestly, I don't blame you. Chimps share about of their DNA with us, and feeding for the fermented stuff is very much true. Chimps in West Africa have been caught trying the same palm wine villagers drink. They'd wait for the sugary palm wine to ferment, and then use leaves as sponges to soak it up just so they can squeeze it into their mouths. And yet,
That's next level drinking. I ain't on that type of time yet. When you waited for it to ferment, you use leaves to soak it up and then that's why I don't understand how these animals really be smart as fuck. How is it smart alcohol? Well, I mean, you can't be a smart alcoholic, but like you're a chimp and you drinking and you found a smart way to do it. Like it's just like
yeah, chimps got turned. But sometimes they get a little too gone for everyone else's good. Because there have been multiple cases of chimps raiding illegal brewing setups in Uganda and making off of whatever beer they could. And in some cases, the beer blasted chimps would proceed to hunt human children. That escalated, didn't it? I'm not going to go too far into the specifics for the sake of our mental health and guidelines. Just know that the same way chimps will stalk and jump smaller monkeys as prey is the exact same way they go after children. Not to mention a chimp heavy on living courage is more likely to run a fade than just run. In their defense, humans encroaching onto their natural habitat and adding even more competition is the biggest reason for chimp carnage. But in their offense, chimps are 1000% the angry, belligerent drunks of the animal world. And they're not the only primates that make their drinking our problem.
I'm not one to knock it, but I heard you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You wasn't updated when I wasn't able to post on YouTube, and you thought I was gone. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's that simple. Get after this.
Vervet monkeys on the Caribbean island of St. Kitts managed to drink themselves into an addiction. To the point where the drunkies fuel it by stalking tourists from the trees just so they can snatch any drinks left on the menu.
That's actually different. Waiting until a tourist put their fruity drink down to drink it, oh, you're different. Like getting fermented fruit, you know what I'm saying? You get some percentage. But getting an actual drink that's probably like 20 or 30%, oh, you're an alcoholic. You need AA. You need AA. You need to go to therapy. Oh my God, is your liver okay?
The news channels and social media, they even managed to work out the best times and places to get away with their TV. It got so ridiculous that researchers decided to study that. Turns out, we're really no better than that. Since the drinking behaviors of these monkeys are so human, it was a joke. In this experiment, they found that some monkeys are social drinkers that only participate in other monkeys involved.
No, excuse me? They only drink if other monkeys are drinking. Excuse me? being a social drinker as a monkey is insane. Like, what do y'all sit down for soda drinks? They getting fucked up, man. Oh my god.
Then you have
Just
the
like,
regular
be for real,
drinkers, the ones who
stop.
do it regularly and socially, but they're still able to help lead you through. So they're pretty much the functional alcoholics. And then there's the ones that drink themselves into a coma or until they get so aggressive they pick a fight with someone. So yeah, I'd say they're the frat boys. These are the ones that would drink themselves into an early life environment if you give them the chance. And finally, you have the monkey that don't or barely drink at all. Also, apparently, this is funny to me, apparently it's the younger vervet monkeys that are more likely to turn up than the adults. And the adults have to be alert and aware of social dynamics.
Oh wow.
You peep how I can replace monkey with human and everything I said still tracks. And it doesn't just stop at booze. Once in the prehistoric times of 2000, in an experiment, a bunch of you know what, rule of thumb, if I ever say the phrase in an experiment, expect nothing but nonsense to follow. This time it involved getting a bunch of squirrel monkeys stoned and then getting them the option to self-medicate. Which they did. That used to Mary Jane to be more likely to push the lever to receive an injection of that monkeys like to get high. And I could have told you that especially when you see the things lemurs do to boost their even if
New Little Caesars bacon and cheese crazy box for $3.99 will make you say, whoa. Pizza, pizza.
God fucking damn it.
Still, they're not technically monkeys. The primates of Madagascar might have the most creative way of getting them. Millipedes are poisonous, and black lemurs specifically will grab the bugs, chew on them, and then rub the toxins all over their fur as if it's bug spray. Science says that's exactly what they do. But the poison also doubles as a mind-altering life choice. Causes lemurs to drool and become the literal highest food. Lemurs also self-medicate. They just be smoking millipede packs. Now, there's a chance that lemurs really are just only using this as bug repellent, but this is not the conduct of someone who would pass a pee test. As for the millipede, imagine millions of years of evolution just for your biggest flex and defense to be used as a struggle ball for a in its stone age. I'm sure the pufferfish can grow. You knew this was coming the moment you were a
People eat pufferfish and then like the instance of it is dangerous, but like I remember seeing something like that. One of the animals that crawled on the get high.
Pufferfish are one of the most poisonous things alive. Dolphins will take them.
Yeah, dolphins. Dolphins will literally use pufferfish to get high. Yo, I was just saying this to Ashley. Dolphins PR, bro. Their PR is insane. Dolphins are terrorists of the sea, and they are looked at as heroes. I swear to God. Bro, dolphins PR is insane. They great. Bro, dolphins are fucking wicked, bro. They're wicked. They're wicked. And they're wicked, bro. Their PR team is insane. So there should be no reason why kids want to swim with the dolphins and they do what they do. Look at them. They're getting high. They're bad. They're bad influences, bro. Oh my god. Bullies? Like, bro. They're terrible.
And then getting into the next one in the rotation. Quite literally a puff pass. And just like with the dolphins, the tetrodotoxin from the pufferfish seems to have an effect on the dolphins. The effect resulting in some doped up dolphins and a seriously traumatized puffer. And now you see why she's thinking. Remember how I said a tiny tree shrew could drink an elephant under the entire bar? That wasn't a throwaway. For a while, scientists called capital stories of inebriated elephants, and their biggest claim was that it would take an outrageous amount of alk to have an effect on an animal that huge. Turns out, the most plus-size animal walking the earth today is also a massive lightweight. The ADH7 gene is the one most responsible for helping break down ethanol, aka the drink that leads to good nights and bad decisions. Humans are able to handle their drink a little bit just like kicking the point. It's the enzyme that allows us to break down ethanol faster than most animals. For elephants, the ADH7 gene is basically out of order, meaning they're less able to hold their liquor. So if a couple elephants scarf down a bunch of fermented fruit, it's suddenly more likely that they get high. Which sounds funny, but it sounds real. Considering that elephants are driving a 12,000-pound meat There's even a story out there where a herd of 50-something elephants in an Indian village drank liquor made from a bahua tree and proceeded to drunkenly level several houses and even dilute a few people. Animals like chimps and elephants become a threat to society the moment they get under the bottle. When animals have it makes it a legitimate danger to itself. Some dogs in Queensland have developed an obsession with cane toads. Cane toads There's even one case in Spanish adult film star got charged with manslaughter after huffing toad with his friends and one of them ascended and never returned. 2024 has some of the wildest headlines. Dogs ain't the only reason we have time. But if you've ever seen a cat on catnip, you already do.
Oh my god, a cat on catnip? Yo, Luna and Uno are total opposites. Luna and Uno are total opposites. Luna gets the catnip and she chills out. Now, mind you, Uno's not even supposed to have catnip. He's not supposed to have it. What it is, when you have like a little bed, right, it locks the catnip on for Luna when she's alone and she can use it. But when he's out, we cover the bed with like a small blanket so he can't get to the catnip. Bro, sometimes when this nigga gets to the catnip, he turns like she gets calm. She gets calm as hell. He turns into a crackhead. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. Catnip is supposed to get you high and relax. She does like this little thing with her teeth and like sticks out the bed. He takes a little sniff of catnip and then just starts biting shit. Like he's a fucking dog. Yo, I don't understand. It's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, catnip comes from the I don't know whether it's a lip sync, and that contains a chemical called nepenthalactone. And nepenthalactone will bind with receptors in the cat's nose the same way pheromones do. It even lights up the part of the brain responsible for, the thing cats do with other cats to get more cats. This whole time we thought they were high. But really, catnip just makes them dumb and horny. And even though I was half kidding, it actually makes a lot of sense. Catnip doesn't work on cats that haven't reached sexual maturity. Chemicals also hit the cat's protein system, which is a gateway to 15 minutes of sleep. And it's not just house cats. Catnip apparently has wild cats like leopards, cougars, lynxes, and even some lions in the chokehold. So yeah, cats might just be the original stone. I mean, just look at this jaguar. Lots of cats will eat grass and leaves as a way to clean their system. Jaguars doing with the hallucinogenic yachi vine allows them to do so while also having 5 years old. And for the non-believers out there, I defy you to look this jag in the eye and tell me it's so good. Growing a galaxy and it's not. And it probably did start as something just a detox, but then eventually became
Well,
I mean, that's literally
is you pregnant from somebody that you know?
Bacteria is a mosquito repellent. So there's a good chance that cats
Because
which is a consequence of wild cats trying
I mean, I don't mind, but I don't want to be disrespectful at all either.
we wouldn't have videos like this. But that's gonna do it for this video. Go ahead and make sure you drink water, hug your mother. Don't do toad, man. It's not a game. Thank you all so much for watching.
I'm trying to play the respectful role. I don't want to
It's catnip.
I don't know how I'm gonna put this. I mean, if you want to date,
He said, oh yeah, this that shit.
oh,
Cat said, I'm getting hard. I'm getting hard.
hold on. I mean, if you want to date me, that's cool. That's on your decision. But
Oh my god.
I know that I'm just playing things safe, okay? All I'm saying is a little. If you want to date me, that's fine. You just gotta ask, and I'll just think, and then I'll see, and then yeah, I might accept to, if you, I don't know. I'm just saying in general. So I'll say if you want to, then you can. But I'm saying it's on your decision if you want to do that anything. So I'm just keeping it real with you, okay?
I mean, think about it. They're called mountain lions.
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings
Jaguars.
at
They
all.
don't roar. Instead, they sound like a woman becoming a
Like I said, if you want to date me, you can. It's up to you. But I'm just being respectful and nice.
You black before you a cop, bro. Get the fuck out of there. I'm black before I'm a cop. I'm gone. I'm gone. That boy back to back. He said you know what I'm saying? I'm the back to back champion. This is the ridiculously complicated world of cats. You know what I'm saying? We love it good. Okay. I was gonna say something crazy. Let's get into the vid. Yeah.
This video was brought to you by Spice.
Bro, I saw this clip, bro. I saw this clip. Boy, you never know, bro. You really never know. That's why I don't go jogging, you know what I'm saying? Jogging out in the neighborhood white people shit. Oh my god! I did not see that there. I did not. Bruh, I would be dead as a fucking doorknob, bruh. I would be dead. That lady running, dead, because I'm fucking oblivious. Nigga in the kitchen, dead as fuck.
This video is just for one reason. It's because of an argument I got into with one of my friends. And even though it's technically relevant in the end, I'm still trying to even back to that point. And if this dress proved anything, it's that even
Battle phase.
the of life in the world, or even the universe, can have the stupidest hills to die. I decided to take a 2-for-1 special on birds, with the one being a stone. And by stone, I of course mean YouTube video. But first, a word from our sponsors. Can we just agree that this thing is obviously white and gold? Like y'all.
Chat, how many of y'all see white and gold? Now I've seen when somebody has like done the what's name and it ends up negative and it ends up white and gold. It's black and blue. It was confirmed, right? I don't know. See, I don't know what y'all. I don't see how y'all see white and gold. Black and yellow, the fuck, nigga? I'm trying to see for like I sweat, or like I put my whole way back in, cover my eye a little bit. I don't know. I see. I'm trying to give y'all a benefit of the doubt, but that shit black and blue, bro.
I'll really be lying unprovoked for no reason.
The dress was confirmed as a royal blue and black. A white and gold version was not available at the time. You blind fucks.
And speaking of color controversy, no racial, Black Panthers aren't real. They don't exist, and I very nearly lost a face of my color. Melanism's mutation across the production of melanin to go into overdrive, leading to basically a real-life shadow clone shiny Pokemon. A Black Panther is really just a leopard or jaguar with the same revitalizer like a ruckus got. And because the gene that causes it is dominant in one cat and recessive in the other, most Black Panthers are just jaguars with extra tints. That's why a funeral colorway cat can turn from black into humans, and vice versa. The Black Panther isn't really an animal, it's a description. It's a panther that's black. And I wish it ended there, but if it did, this video wouldn't exist, because this is a Black Panther. But this is also a Black Panther.
What the fuck, nigga? That's a lion. What are you talking about? Alright, don't piss me off. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Don't piss me off today. That's a tiger? What the fuck I meant? Say shit. Not a lion. I'm in a fucking tiger, but it's not a panther, nigga. God damn.
Because this is a Black Panther. But this is also a Black Panther.
How the fuck? Who's the dumbest? I don't know. Probably the nigga with the UK education. That ain't a lion. Bro, chat. I fucking misspoke. Alright? God damn. I didn't mean a fucking lion. I just meant it's not the same animal.
And wouldn't you know, there goes a Blue Panther.
Oh,
Black Panther just describes a mutation. Black ain't the only color on the Panther palette. Bluecism is like a sun-bleached cousin of melanism. So even though it sounds like a colonizer response to Wakanda, you can call both White Panthers. The Maltese tiger is an alleged variant of the South China variety. It's not for sure that they exist, but if they do, by now, I'm guessing at least one person's commented, about that. Eric was the middle class.
I'm not fighting nobody.
So what's the blue-headed one? So we know what Ari is.
rare strawberry flavored leopard, or one could say a pink panther. I can go on, but you see what I'm getting at, right? And at this point, you're probably asking, what even is a panther? The answer, well, the simplest one is that panther is just another word for big cat. It'd be simple if it wasn't for one big unintended problem. Cat A is an average of 130 to 140 pounds, stands 2 to 3 feet tall at the shoulders, and it max at about, let's say, 220. The average cat B weighs in at a little over 100 pounds on a good day, just over 2 feet tall, and the biggest ones you'll ever see are pushing 120. But since the world of cats is honestly as defined as they are, only one of these is a big cat. And it's not cat A. And now you're probably questioning what big cat even means. And I'm so glad you asked it. Now we get to meet it. The big cat club is made of the panthera, or, the panther genus. There's technically 5 members, and the first is the leopard. The leopard is the Pakistan champion of big cats. No one else can start a thing for you to rank as a big cat. You won't find out disrespectfully athletic than the leopard. There's not a big leopard. A single situation where 360 back to murder monkey. There's not a single situation where 360 backflip. No scope is required to murder monkey. But that's just leopards. They're by far the best climbers of big cats. And to avoid getting through attacked by lions and hyenas, they'll manhandle their prey up into the trees off the muscle. Straight jaw work. No jig. Look at that deadlift. And yeah, that is a rhino. Yeah, that is a giraffe. Leopards can also stalk their prey from the trees and fall out the sky for smoke like Batman about a couple of jaywalkers. This is called squirrel on steroids is the reason.
Beware of falling deer. Leopards conceal their ultimate food in the tops of trees. Yo!
Why I sign like this even exists. Not just because an Olympic gymnast level serial killer can get airdrops to the back of your neck, but also because you can legitimately get masterclass by leopards leftovers. Leopards are by far the most versatile big cats, which is why they have the widest range. Just don't let Baboon Gang know, because beef is anything but rare. Next are snow leopards, and this is going to be the beginning of many, many cat contradictions. Snow leopards aren't even leopards. Genetically, Tylon would have been closer to tigers, and that's a shame, because missing out on the name Cliff Tiger is a fumble. It's a scientific...
I did not see that. I would have been dead.
For elevated surfaces. So the mountain tiger lives in God's African Himalayas. So it's a good thing they either have steroid vibranium or anime plot armor stronger than vibranium. Yeah, he survived this. It also gets cold up there, so the same tail they use for balance can also be used as a DIY scarf. I encourage you to go down the rabbit hole of snow leopards using their tails as security blanket. It'll make you feel as warm as they do. They've been nicknamed the greatest of the mountains.
Oh, I didn't see him either. Bro, I would have been dead. I didn't see him either.
Due to how far they've gone to social distance from humanity. But with how dirty we've done their closest cousins, I don't blame them. The actual tiger is like a Chuck Norris of cats, because some of the facts about them, you swear they were perfect if they weren't on camera. Facts like their legs being so built.
Chat, don't say it, chat, don't say it, no! Live!
You deserve to sleep on America's #1 mattress, Tempur-Pedic. And the only place to buy it is Gardner White. Save up to $500. And only here will you get not one, but 2 MasterCards. Get one $300 MasterCard just for shopping. Then get another when you finance. Nowhere else in Michigan can you try out every Tempur-Pedic. Find the one just right for you and get 2 MasterCards. Sleep better tonight, knowing you bought your Tempur-Pedic at Gardner White.
Leave him alone! I said don't say it! Nigga said Tiger 808!
Those tigers can stand even after they fully pass tense. Or that the infrasound
What the fuck?
is being so built. Tigers can stand even after they fully pass tense.
They can stand after being fuck?
Or that the infrasound in their roar can temporarily paralyze prey. How about the fact that they're one of the most vegetable things on the planet? If one tiger crosses around 436 years after census, after she got crossed by one. How about the fact that the reason tigers are orange in the first place is because the animals on their grocery list are completely why a tiger's stripes run skin deep. And out of all cats, tigers have by far the highest human body count. And that's mostly because of how close they live to humans. I don't think human reason. There's more tigers in America than in the rest of the world. But we've also screwed them more than any other cat. Most white tigers are literally a problem.
I'm sorry. It's not his fault. It's not his. I'm sorry. It's not his fault. He was dealt the hands. Cards. He had to. It was both.
Big cat of all, the lion. They're the only ones that weaponize the power of friendship, which is why lions are the most impressive meal plan of any cat. Anything short of an elephant can get picked up by their pride. Not even elephants in general get immunity, but going for the battle is how war goes. Lions also get bodied religiously. And not just in the short argument, the biggest danger to a lion is their own ambition. But together, probably nothing's more impressive and makes you want to evacuate your bowels more than a pride of lions. And even with Hollywood dubbing over their war with the tigers, it's because a lion